The lens here is my behavior in the middle. So I want you to get some kids in your mind right now, a classroom in your mind. You think about the behavior, what you're seeing or hearing. But what you want to do is look past and say, where is it coming from? So look at that kind of causal factors, we call them. These are the skill deficits. Is it simply the way I learn? So if I have autism, I refuse to do note cards. I refuse to write out a problem, okay, but I can get the right answer. That's a cognitive causal factor. Do I fight that kid to write down all the steps of the problem? Or do I allow them to get the right answer, trusting that their way of doing it is okay? Their process might not match the process of the curriculum that I'm mandated to deliver, but the kid is still getting it. If the causal factor is cognitive and I'm trying to change your cognition, I'm going to be up against a behavior. If I tell you it's a group project and you don't communicate well, you struggle with communication, I don't want you to always be on your own. I want you to be able to work with people. But your whole life and your future, you may not choose to work with groups of people because communication is not your thing. Do I force you to work in a group? Or do I let you get the goods together on your own and then present it to a group and they can talk about what your ideas were, but you don't necessarily have to work in that group and share your ideas? Would I then alleviate the refusal or the disruption? So think of all the hardwiring, the way kids might learn, the way people learn, what's their comfort zone. The world is not always going to bend to your comfort zone. I totally get that. But if the behavior is coming from there, reading. I'm in a 6th grade classroom. I read at a 2nd grade level. That happens to a lot of kids. We're reading a book, a novel, and you can't read it. So you refuse to have the book open because you can't follow along. If I can't follow along, I'm going to struggle. I'm going to look at that book and I'm going to I can't follow along. So I just close the book and I don't want to be there. Am I better off letting the kid be there, listen to what I'm reading without the book open, and hoping that they get more content and get inspired to want to read the story, which makes them want to learn to read better in any remedial reading they might be getting? Or do I demand that everybody has the book open and that everybody has to follow along? Now, the argument's going to be, but other kids are going to see that this kid doesn't have their book open. It happens all the time. I don't have to give all those kids an explanation for the cognitive and communication processes of everybody in that classroom. I just say to them, yep, your book is open. Fabulous job. Let's keep on moving. So just be thinking about when the refusal is coming from cognition. How am I delivering it?